Listen to my heart beat, beat, beat. Saying, do you love me?
What's up and hello guys, I am Pyxie Spirit, and in today's video I will be doing my 4th book review with you to share my thoughts on the book. This book was actually received in my owlcrate, which I opened if you want to have a look on my other video of how it went. This was the book that came with it. This is called Mirage by Samaya Daud, I think her name is, and this is actually my first ever hardback book that I actually have, I think. Yeah, very first. This was actually released on the 28th of August 2018, and this is a fantasy fiction. So I will be telling you a little bit about it. I have read it. It took me a day, I think. Yeah, I think it took me like 15 hours, I think it was, or maybe a bit less, to read this book. So this is: in a world dominated by the brutal Vath Empire, 18-year-old Amani is a dreamer. She dreams of what life was like before the occupation, of writing poetry, of receiving a sign from a Dahaya that one day she too will have adventure and travel beyond her isolated moon. But when adventure comes for Amani, it is not when she expects. She is kidnapped by the regime and taken in secret to the royal palace, where she discovers that she looks nearly identical to the cruel half-Veth princess Maram. The princess is so hated by her conquered people that she requires a body double, someone to appear in public as Maram, ready to die in her place. As as Amani is forced into her new role, she knows she is prisoner in all but name. Even so, she can't help enjoying the palace's beauty and her time with the princess's fiancé, Idris. But the glitter of the royal court belies a world of violence and fear. If Amani ever wishes to see her parents again, she must play the princess to perfection, because one wrong move could lead to her death. So, this is the book that I got in my owlcrate. It was my very first unboxing of any crates, because I've never had one before. And to find this book inside, I love the front, but I don't think I enjoyed the book as much as I wanted to actually enjoy it, because I just don't think that it grabbed me. I didn't feel a pull to the book, but I wanted to read it and let you know what my thoughts were on this book, because I don't think I've seen anyone do a full review of this book, or any other books that come in book unboxings, I think it's called. So my first thoughts were, I'll read it, see if I get into it. If I don't, I'll just carry on and see where it takes me. So I did start off, it was a bit confusing, but some parts of it grabbed me, but then it just lost itself, and then grabbed me again, and then lost itself. And it was just like a yo-yo being pulled back and forth, and it just wasn't a book that I actually fully enjoyed reading. Some of the words were in there that I just can't really pronounce properly, and it just confused me. I am a simple person, so like big words, well, I'm really good with big words, but new words that I haven't actually heard of or seen in any other text, it's a bit puzzling, I'd say. But no, I did like the characters. I loved the Mean Princess, but I just didn't like the way how they got her to be the body double. I just didn't like that part of the book, because I mean, I like reading books to do with, you know, torture and things like that. Doesn't mean that I'm a bad person, but it's I like reading them kind of things. But having, you know, the heels pricked just because you can't walk properly and all that kind of thing, it's just a bit, why would you want to do that? It just makes her not want to do it at all. But I mean, it wouldn't make me want to do it. I wouldn't want to go help. But I liked Idris. He was a really nice guy in this, and I do think that if you actually do like fantasy fiction and being on different moons or planets or anything like that, I would recommend this book. But if you're someone that's not very keen on them kind of books, or don't like being, I'm not sure if it's just me, but I'm not really into being pulled back and forth with something so wonderful as a book. It's a good story. It is a good story. I'm not gonna lie, but it just wasn't a book for me to read. So I would rate this book, you know, the front, very beautiful, all lovely. So I would rate this side like 4. I'd rate the blurb part, I'd rate that possibly a 3.5. And then the whole book itself, I'll just rate it maybe a 3, the highest, 2.5 maybe. But I just don't want to get you to be pulled away from the book if you actually enjoy this kind of book. So I hope you enjoyed this video and my opinions of this book. And if you do, like, subscribe, tell me your favourite fantasy book that you enjoy reading, and I will check them out and I will do a review. So thumbs up, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. See you later.